Well, here we are at LongShot Performance. And we're asking my buddy Tyler Long what he thinks about this DTP fab manifold. Old classic. Oof. Mr. LongShot.
What's up?
Hey, look at that guy.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I got something for you to check out.
Alright.
And I need your honest opinions. I got a shit manifold and I got a badass manifold.
Okay. I'll set
So
them up here.
take this
Take
shit manny.
Yeah.
And that's
So this is the shitty one?
yeah, that's the badass manifold right there.
Oh, okay.
And then we got Mr. DTP Fabs manifold.
Okay.
And yeah, I just wanna
Well, right off the bat, we can see some pretty serious differences in quality. Like the welds on both look fine, but the quality of materials is way higher on this one. We got a machine flange instead of just a cast and ground flange. We got bigger primaries over here, so you're gonna have higher flow. I like the way these welds look better. See how the heat has traveled up the pipe more? It's probably for two reasons. I'm thinking that this is probably a thicker material, so he needed more heat to make his welds. Plus, that shows better penetration as well. Just looking on the inside, the fit up and how all these joints are like perfectly smooth on the inside. So he's reached in there as far as he could afterwards and ground down anything that bubbled through. Whereas on this one, the fit up isn't as nice, the pipes don't fit as evenly. So
there was some serious grinding done to this thing.
yeah.
And it wasn't back purged either.
Right. Yeah. And oh yeah, it's not. There's pretty serious sugaring in there. I can feel it. It's right around the corner. It's on the inside of this weld. So they knocked it all off of that one. This one's got sugar on the inside. This one's got sugar on the inside. So what happens is, as stainless is heated to the melting point and being welded, you can have oxygen intrusion, right? So stainless doesn't rust when it's room temperature, but when it's hot, red hot, it can rust. And that's what that like crusty, it's almost like slag on the inside of welds is. And to alleviate that, what you would do is you would hook up a back purge fixture and plug all these holes and fill the inside of your pipes with an inert gas like argon, and that keeps the oxygen from being able to get to the inside of your welds. That is the mark of a good welder who knows what they're doing. It's a mark of a quality product, and in my opinion, it's absolutely critical for any welds that you do that are between the engine and a turbo, because if any of that junk breaks off the inside of one of those welds and goes through your turbo, it's going to nick blades. It's not good. So I know you knew that, but
Oh yeah. Oh, of course.
yeah. But no, this just from a glance, this is a much more high quality piece. Presumably, he fixtured this up probably to a giant aluminum block, or even an old head or something, and that would allow the heat to dissipate out of this flange and keep it from warping. So
wouldn't you say slapping your caulk on it's one of the best things you can do when you sell a product?
yeah, pretty much.
Well, there is 100% a caulk on it.
Yeah. It's got the cock. There you go.
So how about checking these collectors out?
Collectors? Yeah, we got a big difference here. So on the inside, we got a nice point. That's going to help with vortex flow and all that stuff. What do we got over here on this one? Oh my. That's terrible. That looks like it was made out of Play-Doh.
Surprised there wasn't JB Weld in it.
Yeah, right? And then you can tell, so they know that they've used too thin of a material for all these primaries because they had to brace their flange, and they've put extra tabs for bracing and all that stuff on here. Whereas over here, he's using actual thick gauge tubing, and you can see he didn't feel the need to add any extra braces or anything like that. So obviously a far superior quality product.
Yep, and lifetime warranty for the original owner.
That's better than 90% of performance parts companies.
Yes, sir.
So,
and let's take a look at those flanges, the PT.
yep.
Or the V-band, sorry.
Yep,
V-band.
so we got V-band flanges, and they're both indexed too. I assume you got the other side of these, so you have the matching side.
That all comes with the wastegates and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So these are designed for the wastegate that you've got.
Yeah, it's all tial and precision turbo.
Okay. Yep.
V-band.
Yep.
And then you remember the mishap with the last
Yeah.
runner I had.
Yeah.
And here's a big difference in the runner.
Yeah. You can see this was ground.
Yeah, we did that, remember?
Mm-hmm. So we had to grind this flat because
Kinda.
this yeah, flat-ish. This material on the flange is so much thinner than this. This is at least twice as thick. So obviously it's going to be more resistant to warping during welding. It's going to be more resistant to warping down the road from heat cycles. So
Yeah, I was definitely thrilled when I opened this guy up.
oh yeah,
I couldn't wait till it finally got shipped to me.
right. Yeah, it's immediately apparent the quality difference.
And I guarantee that flange is flatter than shit. That flange, you can't see it on the phone, but I guarantee it's not flat.
Yeah, probably not. Although it does look like it may have been ground after it was welded.
I think I ran it on a belt sander.
Oh, did you?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Well, if you did, then yeah.
And these aren't TIG welds, by the way.
They don't look like TIG welds.
No, it's MIG'd.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure this is brazing or some whatever.
Yeah. Who knows?
But
like I said, the heat, you can see the heat penetration past the weld it's just not there.
no, not at all. And if you look at this manifold, I mean, it's all uniform.
Mm-hmm. Yep, looks good.
So I'm pretty excited. You know, obviously there's a big difference. One's stock location manifold, and then the other is going to be a top mount for series power. And here's what, I think $400 manifold, 1,500 plus,
Yep.
and you get what you pay for. There is no doubt in
Yeah.
the quality and the performance.
Right.
Apparently, I was talking to.
You can look at it just the flange. This flange is probably gonna be worth more than this entire other header.
Guaranteed.
It's all CNC machined.
Yep.
So.
And stamped. And smooth as can be.
Yep.
Like you can't even.
Yeah, you can't feel any of those machine marks.
Nope. None. This thing can.
Wow.
It's worse than a thrown engine bearing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like I told DTP, I was coming to my fellow fabricator, and this was his first impression, honest impression.
Yep. And you can see he probably had a problem in the past where maybe had some cracking on the wastegate side, so he's added this gusset in here. But that's really the only brace that he added at all. So.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, he did not.
Yeah.
He used to.
So he had these from the get-go.
Yeah. So I just found out a little backstory that he was in a pro mods, pretty big, and still is.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of experience. Few R6s as well.
Yeah.
So, wasn't his first rodeo.
Right.
This is stamp number 6.
Yeah, so he's even serializing them so he can track them.
This is actually the V2 manifold. I'm pretty sure the V1 manifold had some like clearance issues with the alternator or something. I'm not sure what the difference is, but this is factory, well, not factory replacement, but you don't have to relocate a bunch of...
Yeah, it's designed, other than moving
Being
the
a top.
turbo, yeah, being a top mount, it's designed to fit around all the factory components.
Right.
Yeah.
With a dump pipe out the back. Well, you can either hood dump or you can factory route a down pipe.
Oh, nice. So
With-
you can retain your exhaust if you want.
Yes.
Nice.
But that's another custom piece that he offers, or somebody like you or
Yeah.
anybody else would like to build.
Right on.
You got purge stuff set up over there, or?
No, my welding assembly's all torn apart right now. The shop's kind of a mess. I've been doing a lot of bolt-on stuff lately and engine builds.
Look at that bad guy right there. Mhm. Yeah, I was just curious if you had any of your cups or whatnot. I mean, a lot of the guys, they see his work on
Right.
on Facebook and stuff like that. So
Yep.
I was just gonna fill people in because not a lot of people are hip to stuff like that,
Right.
which is a very big difference in building custom
Right.
stuff that heat cycles as
Yeah.
much as something like this does.
Yep, for sure.
I guarantee I can get that thing cherry red about 1,000,000 times and won't have an issue.
Right.
So, yeah, that's about it. So does Tyler Long at LongShot Performance, does he approve?
Yep. I definitely think that is a quality piece. It's going to last a lot longer than the cheap version.
Well, apparently they outlast even the expensive ones that are also on the market.
Nice.
So, but right on. I told him I was going to make this video, and here it is. Uncut, unedited, honest opinions, and there we go. Next upload will be bolted on the car and building a hood dump. So, take it easy, guys, and thank you once again, DTP Fab. You are the man.